여러분 안녕.
안녕하세요.
Hi guys. Rooftop J's global vlog. 누워서 세계 속으로. 오늘 얘기해볼 주제는 김치에 대한 건데요. 제가 여기 라세라고 베를린에서 온 친구예요. 여기 타이페이 호스텔에서 만난 친구입니다. 그리고 지금 여행 계속 남부 쪽으로 같이 하고 있는데 저번에 갑자기 김치 얘기를 하는 거예요. 그래서 좀 흥미로워서 오늘 다뤄보면은 좋을 것 같아서 이렇게 켜보게 되었습니다. 라세, can you tell me about like kimchi in Germany? People think of it and then is it general to to make kimchi at home in Germany these days?
Do you want to hear about German kimchi or kimchi like Korean kimchi?
German kimchi, you mean sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut. Because sauerkraut is basically same ingredient. No gochugaru. No gochugaru.
Wow, gochugaru.
Gochugaru.
Yeah.
So no chili and no other spices that used in kimchi. So we use kümmel, which is, I don't know the actual translation. Kümmel. A little bit like cumin, but different one. And yeah, same process, fermentation. And then we eat it with sausages and potatoes. And for regular kimchi, like Korean kimchi, I do it like at home, but not like you do, like once a year, big portion, hundreds of kilograms. I do it like small batches, only like 2 or 3 times a year, like not so regularly.
Where did you first hear about kimchi?
So being born in Berlin, I grew up with also Korean food, like all kinds of international food. So my mom used to love kimchi when I was like really young, so I ate kimchi when I was little boy already.
With gochugaru, that kimchi?
Yeah, the original kimchi. So in restaurants, like Korean restaurants or Japanese restaurants, they serve it. So I know it. So and it is known pretty good in Berlin. Over like everybody knows what kimchi is. Nobody would say, "Oh, what is this?" But not so many people like it. I would say like I don't know, 20% people eat kimchi.
Do they make it at home sometimes?
No, like only if you're into fermentation. If you really like the fermentation process, but it's not really about the kimchi tradition, more than about the fermentation. So people are doing kimchi, they're doing chilies, they're doing all kinds of herbs, all kinds of vegetables they're trying to ferment. So it's not really about kimchi tradition, but about fermentation as a process.
Healthy food.
Yeah.
What do you like about kimchi? Don't you find it spicy?
It's not spicy. Gochugaru is not spicy chili.
Yeah.
So I like spicy, so I make more of like bird's eye chili in it or Thai chili, like to make it more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think kimchi has like great flavor profile to be accompanied by meat and other salty, fatty foods. So to combine it with other flavors. So I think it's a great side dish for a lot of different foods to just put it in as an extra flavor boost. So that's what I like about kimchi.
Do you also like the taste of a garlic that you can
Garlic?
feel in kimchi?
Yeah, I like garlic, yeah.
And also you're a chef, right? So you have a knowledge about food and you're a food lover?
Yeah, I'm a food lover. Yeah, of course. So I learned how to be a chef for 4 years. So 3 years in training and then 1 year working. And I stopped that now because it's not fun anymore. But still love cooking and still love to find new flavors. And that's why I also love to be right here with you in Taiwan to explore new tastes. But this fucking shit, Mr. Donut, is fucking not tasty. Like, fuck Mr. Donut, fuck them.
Which kimchi do you like the most in terms of like fermentation? So for me, when you make it just like really fresh kimchi on that very day, I enjoy eating really fresh kimchi.
Yeah.
And also like 8 month past kimchi when it's quite fermented.
Yeah, I like also fresh, but also the like 1 month or 2 months. So when it's not so super zingy, like tangy. But for example, the really old kimchi, I more use for cooking and not for direct eating. So I make like a brine out of the kimchi for meat or for stews or soup. And the younger kimchi I eat direct. but older kimchi to direct, I don't like it that much.
But how did you know that you can? It tastes better when you use the old kimchi.
Because I read about fermentation and like how to use it. So I have Korean cookbooks also, of course. I watch videos. So, and for the taste, of course, I just try and error.
Do you have any favorite Korean food?
I don't really know that much about Korean dishes, other than like we only have like Korean restaurants that serve like the bibimbap with kimchi. So I don't really know. Then of course you also have like dumplings, but I don't know any other like really traditional way of like a dish that you eat.
What do you think we need to do to make kimchi more globalized?
It is globalized. Yeah.
Or like make
In the Western world, it's known. I don't know. It is globalized, I think, in my point of view. So in my city and all over Germany and all over Europe, you can find kimchi in like every city if you want to find it.
Yeah, what about in terms of like make more house like you do at home?
Okay, maybe you can contest, challenge, a TikTok challenge, kimchi challenge. I don't know, put kimchi in your eye and you don't have to cry or something and it will become famous. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking youth generation that probably will be famous then.
So put the kimchi in
Put
your
kimchi
eyes
in your eyes and
like
then
daring
it's...
it?
Yeah, and then you can't cry, that's the challenge. And then kimchi will become more famous with the younger generation.
I might do it in
Yeah.
the future on my channel. Thanks for that idea. And can you also say about the wild garlic in Germany?
What's the name again in Korea?
We call 명이 나물.
Yongi Namul?
Yeah, 명. with
Myong?
명. M.
Myong.
명이 나물.
Yongin. So we have this everywhere.
Yeah.
And from March to end of May, we have this wild garlic. We have this Myeongdong.
Oh yeah, 명이 나물.
Yeongnam.
Yeah. Good.
It grows like in the south of Germany. It grows in the forests, like everywhere. So you can just go in there and pick like kilograms of it. So you watch in the forest, and the whole forest is covered in this wild garlic, and you can just take it. But only take one leaf per plant, otherwise it will die. Very important. Don't grab everything.
Eco-friendly.
Yeah, eco-friendly.
Yeah,
cooking.
sustainable. And so in Korea we make them fermented in the sort of a soy sauce base, and then we eat them with a pork belly or meat because they go really well. How do you eat them?
We grind it up and put it up our asses. It's very healthy.
Okay, so grind them and then put it in your asshole.
No,
That will be spicy.
We use it for all kinds of traditional. So we use it as a substitute for garlic. So you can just use it for everything. You can make it in kind of salad. You can make it with potatoes, also with meat. You can make it in a mayonnaise. You could make it also fermented. Maybe do even double, like garlic and wild garlic fermentation. I don't know. You can use it for a lot of things. You can make brines out of it. Wild variety of how to use it. And because it's very seasonal, lots of restaurants, when the season is, they will offer it somehow in some kind of variation. All restaurants will have it.
That's very interesting. Thank you for sharing your stories, and we love German, okay?
Yeah, we hate fucking South Korea because they fucking kicked us out of the World Cup twice, I think.
No, but yeah.
Oh no, the fuck, it was Japan. Japan and South Korea, I think both. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, but Germany is still a strong team, and I like everything about Germany except Klinsmann.
And Hitler.
Oh yeah. Can you say a little bit about him? What kind of character is he? But I don't think it's his fault because our football association knew. I mean, everyone knew everything about Klinsmann throughout the USA team, the Hertha Berlin.
Still, he could have done better. Looking from the outside, so right, I don't know him. Maybe he's different, but from the outside view, he seems a little bit arrogant. Maybe he thinks always what's the best, but I don't know. Probably he's also nice. I don't know, but just not a good football manager. He should stop that job. He's not good at it.
Yeah, but when he was a player, he was a legend, right?
Yeah, he was a player at Bayern Munich for a long time. He was a legend there. He also played for Germany. He was the manager for the German national team in the World Cup 2006, where we got third place, I think. So yeah, it was a nice remember that time, but he should have just stuck to that, and I don't know, stayed in America, and I don't know.
Yeah. Dankeschön.
Bitteschön. Du Hurensohn.
Oh, Lasse, was machst du? What do you say?